Assalamualaikum to my respected teacher and to my fellow colleagues. I am Dr. Shubhu Sajinder Rathod, Intern Doctor, Department of Psychiatry. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all for joining today's clinical seminar on the key to who we are, organized by Department of Psychiatry. Today's seminar will be chaired by Professor Dr. M. Kansar, Department of Pediatrics and Director of CVMCH. Today, our honorary speaker is Assistant Professor Dr. M.A.S. Patel Sir, Department of Psychiatry. Now, I would like to humbly request our honorable chairperson to come to the stage and conduct the session. Thanks to all.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Respected teachers, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this schedule is for Psychiatry Department. Our Psychiatry Department may not have many personnel, but it is quite effective. And this department is headed by Dr. Pathan. We know that is very dynamic, energetic, and at the same time academic. So, whatever may be the content of this presentation, let us know first, then we go for the subsequent session. May I now request Dr. Pathan, Assistant Professor and Head of the Psychiatry, to come up to the dais and to present the presentation first. Ladies and gentlemen, you enjoy the presentation, then we will go for the discussion. Thank you very much.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, everybody. I think all of you are well. Honorable Chairperson, respected professors and senior level colleagues, and my affectionate directors, Assalamualaikum. With due respect, I like to present my topics, the key to Hova. The key to Hova often lies in a mix of our experience, beliefs, personality, and choice. It is not just what happens to us, but also how we respond and what meaning we create from it. Now we discuss about personality. The term personality derives from the Latin word persona, which means marks. For a layperson, personality generally refers to a physical and external appearance of an individual. For example, when we find someone good looking, we often assume that the person also has a charming personality. Rather than looking at part of the person, personality looks at some aggregated whole that is greater than sum of the part. In psychological terms, personality refers to our characteristic way of responding to individuals and situations. Personality is the result of what we start with and what we have lived through. It is the reaction mass as a whole. About the personality, a man's personality is the total picture of his organized behavior, especially as it can be characterized by his fellow man in the consistent way. Personality is a sum total of individuals' behavior in social situation, behavior includes not only overt act but inward feeling produced by social situation. Key component of personality is the kids. These are our constant pattern of behavior. This is a stable over time, and this is stable characteristics of personality. States means these are temporary modes or feelings that can change. For example, there is I feel anxious, for example, but happy on sunny day. This is change our mood. Self-concept, this is how we see yourself. It includes our belief, identity, ability, etc. How should we know personality? To understand the many different ways of personality, effects on life, mental health, and disease, it's helpful to know the difference between personality types and personality traits and other skills. Theories included task theory is basically the idea that humans can be sorted into a set of personality blocks. Traits theory understands individuals by breaking down behavior patterns into observable traits. Psychodynamic theories emphasizes an unconscious determinants of behavior. Humanistic personality emphasizes individual growth and improvement. That's most popular personality types are type A, type B, and type C. Type A personality are high motivated and organized, and they are competitive and perfectionists. Type B relies on pleasure, but not ambitious. Type C very conscientious, but has difficulty with emotional experience. Type B are pessimistic, anxious, and prone to isolated and distress. This type of personality means are always moving, working, and eating rapidly. Feel impatient at the rate at which most events take place. Strive to think or do two or more things at once. Can cope with leisure time, are obsessed with numbers, measuring their success in terms of how many and how much of everything they got. That will never suffer from a sense of time urgency, which is a compelling impression. Feel no need to display or discuss either their achievement and accomplishment. Play for fun and relaxation rather than to exhibit their superiority at any cost. Can relax without play. Carl Jung described personality three types: introverted, extroverted, and ambivert. Introvert means being around people makes feel great. We have a small group of close friends. We enjoy solitude. A common sign of extroverted, energized by socializing, solve problems through discussion. You are often described as friendly and active, often willing to share laughter. This is the difference between the introvert and extrovert. Introvert research by spending time alone and reflect before making decision, listen more, enjoy one-on-one conversation, and introspective self-aware think before action, learn from observation, more sociable with people they know. Extroverted reflect research by socializing, make decisions quickly, and speak more, outgoing, and easily distracted, action-oriented, and generous and expressive, excellent communication, and enjoy being center of attention. Empire means dissafe behavior is balance. Comfortable in social setting, but also value along time, can initiate conversation but also listen to it. Adaptable in work and social situation. Often moderate energy level tend to have good emotional intelligence. Most of us learn to embody that. Psychoanalytic perspective look Freud's theory proposed that childhood sexuality and unconscious motivation influence personality. This Freud's theory of personality that attributes our thoughts and actions to unconscious motives and conflict. According to Freud, enjoyer of mostly unacceptable thoughts, wishes, feelings, and feelings. Contemporary viewpoint information processing of which were unknown. Freud describes the structure of personality. Most structure is mainly three types: ego, is, and superego. Most structure is unconscious mind, and top of the conscious mind. It means ID means contains a desire of unconscious psychic energy, strive to satisfy basic sexual and aggressive drives. Operates on the pleasure principle, demanding immediate gratification. This more seen in child. Superego is a part of personality that present internalized ideas, represent the rules of society, provide standards for judgment, its conscious, and for future aspiration. Idea and superego are in constant conflict. This causes guilt and anxiety. People need to learn how to cope with this conflict, some do it successfully and others don't. Conflict must be resolved by ego. Ego is a large conscious executive part of the personality. Immediate among the demands of the ego, superego and reality. Operates and reality principle, satisfying the ideas desires in the way that to realistically bring pleasure rather than pain. First of the describes sexual development in the personality. Oral, anal, and phallic later stage that genital stage. Oral stage is 0 to 1 years. Our everything is mouth, sucking and breathing. And kid is whining from breast and buttock. And anal is 2 to 3 years, expelling and retaining kisses. Many times toilet training. Phallic stage is genital training. The reality focus are expression identified with adult roles models coping with individual crisis. Latency 6 to 12 age, non-sexual and experiential contact, and gender stage of puberty and onward, being sexually intimate and establish intimate relationship and contribute to society through what? Most popular big factor for it is important, such as the building block of personality, that is openness to experience. This type of personality more adventurous and creative. They also have to have a broader range of interest into their willingness to try to new things or tackle new challenges. Our consciousness is organized and details oriented. They will like the building the preparation and scheduling and patronize the completion of important tasks. Our extroverted sociability forgiveness and emotional expressiveness. highly extroverted users that arising from being around other people. Agreeableness means cooperative behavior. More especially, this individual display trust, patriotism, affection, and kindness towards others. Nutrition, high nutrition tends to express high emotional stable. They experience a lot of stress and get upset easily. Many others struggle to recover after a traumatic events. Self-concept. Someone is how a person sees understands themselves. It includes their beliefs, value, ability, and this is developed from through life experience, interaction with others, and the parents. Corporate self-image. How we see yourself. That is the parents, ability, and rules. And self-esteem. How much you value and accept yourself. Ideal someone, the person you want. Humanistic theory focus on personal growth, self-awareness, and potential to become the best self. People are seen as inherently good and motivated to achieve self-actualization. Mental health depends on how well the real self matches the ideal life. This humanistic theory is adopted by the Maslow hierarchies. That is self-actualization. How our personality develops. Main attachment theory. Say the way caregiver, that means parents, fathers, kids are the children shapes how we form relationship as adults. Securing care was loving and reliable. Insecure if it was inconsistent, distant, or frightening. The next thing is a social learning theory. Since people learn behavior, attitude, and skill by watching others, the model, then imitating them. It produces observation, imitation, and reinforcement. That is, for example, a child learns balance and aggression by seeing how parents play on media characters. Flexibility of personality means the ability to adjust your thought, emotion, and behavior depending on the situation. A flexible personality will handle challenges, adapt to change, and interact well with different cultures. For example, being serious at work but fun with friends shows personality flexibility. The role of nature in personality development. The nature plays a key role in personality development because it includes the genetic and biological factors we inherit from our parents. This influence traits like temperament, intelligence, and emotional response. Nature sets foundation for personality, while the environment nurture, shapes, and modifies as we grow. How will personality can impact our mental health? This is lab borrow. Now that তার be positive এবং negative effect হলো তাকে personality productivity and ব্যাক থেকে high motivation and lead to achievement and success. তারপর high ambition থেকে আর negative impact হলো risk of stress, burnout and anxiety. আর তাকে একটা relaxed approach, reduce stress and promotes balance. Most struggle with gender and productivity. Time management organization, strong focus on training enhance activity, efficacy, which can lead to impatience and frustration. Attack the flexible approach reduce pressure and anxiety, may procrastinate or lack urgency. Competitiveness encourage goal pursuit and accomplishment, can increase aggression, hostility, and rebellion. Low competitiveness থাকে, reduce conflict and stress. Large ambience থাকে, may miss opportunities. Stress সবসময় থাকে না, তারপর জন্য হাই স্ট্রেস সেন্সিটিভ থেকে risk of heart rate issue. তারপরে calm and easy going nature improves emotional resiliency. তারপরে negative এর জন্য less urgency may cause stress and a high demand situation. The type of opportunity skill in socialization and leadership skill থেকে goal oriented method, and it can lead to conflict or irritability. Type of opportunity cooperative and friendly promoting social support থেকে may avoid challenge and activities. Some combat personality, that means high neuroticism, low extroversion and low consciousness, এটা lead to vulnerable personality আর resilience থাকে, always stressful condition থাকে, আর social withdrawal থাকে. Unhealthy coping mechanism থাকে, that leads to substitution, that is alcohol or other substance abuse. On the other hand, very resilient persons, that is low neuroticism with high extroverted agreeableness and conscientiousness, try to laugh once possible. The personal problem solving approach to life help themselves meet goal for self-improvement. Self-concept think a healthy self-concept or confident good mental health and motivation. A negative self-concept, low self-esteem থাকে or self-doubt and anxiety. আর যে সাইকোসেক্সুয়াল থিওরিতে যদি আমাদের ফিক্সেশন ঠিক থাকে এবং যদি প্রপারলি যদি তারা স্টেজগুলো কমপ্লিট করে পজিটিভ ইফেক্ট করে আর ইফেক্ট না করে তারপরে নেগেটিভ ইফেক্ট করে। তো ওভারঅল যেটা হয় যদি তারা কমপ্লিট করে সাকসেসফুল যারা পাস করে স্টেজটা ট্রাস্ট এবং কমফোর্ট ফিল করে, অথবা ডিপেন্ডেন্সি হয়, হ্যান্ডেল ডেভেলপ করে, হ্যাবিট করে, নেল ব্যাক করে, এগুলো হয়। আর অ্যানার স্টেজ হলো ইন্ডিপেন্ডেন্স আর ডিসিপ্লিন হয় যদি তারা প্রপারলি যেটা পাস করে। আর যদি ফিক্সেশন হয় তো স্টোবার্ন হয়, মেচুয়ার কন্ট্রোলিং হয়, এবার যদি অবসেসিভ কম্পালসিভ ডিসঅর্ডার ডেভেলপ করে। ফেলিং স্টেজে এদের কনফিডেন্স এবং আইডেন্টিটি ডেভেলপ হয়, যেটা না হয় তাহলে গিলটি এবং লো সাবস্টেন্স ডেভেলপ করে। ল্যাটেন্সি পিরিয়ডে সোশ্যাল স্কিল এবং লার্নিং হয়, যদি স্কিলটা না ডেভেলপ হয় সোশ্যাল উদ্যোগ হয় এবং ইনমেচুরিটি ডেভেলপ করে। আর জেড স্টেজ হলো মিউচুয়াল লাভ এন্ড ব্যালেন্স হয়, এই স্টেজে রিলেশনশিপ ও ইন্টিমেসি ডেভেলপ। যদি আমাদের নিউট্রিশন হাই নিউট্রিশন থাকে তাহলে ডিপ্রেসিভলি হয়, ইমোশনালি লাইভলি হয় এবং সেলফফুলনেস হয়। যদি নিউট্রিশন লো থাকে তাহলে ফেয়ারলেসনেস হয়, সেমলেসনেস ডেভেলপ। আর এক্সট্রাভার্সন যদি হাই হয় অ্যাকসেপ্টেন্স সিকিং, অ্যাটেনশন সিকিং হয়, লো হলে সোশ্যাল উইথড্রয়াল বা ডিটাচ কোঅর্ডিনেট হয়। অপোনেন্ট এক্সপেরিয়েন্স যারা লজিক্যাল থিংকিং করে এবং অ্যাকসেন্ট্রিসিটি হয়। অপোনেন্ট যদি লো হয় ইন্টেলেকচুয়াল এবং ক্লোজ মাইন্ডেড হয়। এগ্রিবলনেস, সাবমিসিভ, সারপ্লাসনেস এন্ড গুলিবিলিটি হয়। এবং লো হলে ডিসিপ্লিননেস এন্ড ম্যানিপুলেটিভনেস এন্ড ট্রান্সলেটর। আর কনসাসনেস হলো পারফেকশনিজম হয় এবং সেলফ ক্রিটিসিজম হয়। আর ডিস্ট্রাক্টিবিলিটি, ইরেসপন্সিবিলিটি এবং রাষ্ট্রীয় factor setters personality, heredity, family background, nature of people, culture and relevant situation. Heredity, these are most common. Some factors our behavior are genetic, which are inherited. Some of the traits are like physical height, smiling, gesturing, intelligence, capacity, ability to laugh, physical power are also inherited. All of these have significant influence on our behavior pattern. Social economic status of family, education of the parents and other family members shape the personality of an individual to consider extent. In the fact, family members should themselves try to influence the behavior of children in desperate attempt to personify their own values and goals. Nature, people influence each other and such influence shape the personality. For this reason, we often say that one's personality is constantly evolving and is shaped throughout one's life. Culture, personality, value, and predisposition. It is a unique characteristic of the social group. The values are norms set by the members set in apart from other social groups. This essence of culture is the collective programming of that means the USA there is a personality are competitive, assertiveness, and individualized. But Asian culture follow engenders independency and activism. Environmental, the exact pressure on our personality information, our culture in which we live, our early condition, the norms among our family, friends, social group, social interaction, etc. that we experience. That situation, however, change our behavior. That is, it is depend upon social integration and social structure. Then this different behavior, old decision and confrontation, joy and discussion and delegation. Other factors important আমাদের religious, culture, workplace, social status, characteristics of peer group, etc. Personality development and tips. Be positive. Staying positive will help you overcome the thought of challenges. Be more passionate. Let your passions drive your effort and will be able to achieve excellence in life. Handle your emotion with care. Don't let your emotion take control of situation, but learn to get a grip on them. Share anything, care anything. Small act of kindness can make a big difference. When you share, that is time to help or even a smart to speak positivity. When you care, listening, support, and show empathy to strengthen relationship and improve emotional well-being. Even small effort can bring happiness to others and improve our own mental health. Communication effectivity, bring clarity in your communication and you will see people respond better. Praise the one in front of others. When we praise someone, then it elevates our consciousness and awareness. We are lion in a field of danger. Face of adversity, standing up to the challenge will make your change chance of survival high. The personality disorder develop when certain traits become extremely. Some traits are accidental, paranoid, schizoid, and social personality. A dramatic about emotional traits, antisocial, modeling, history, narcissistic personality. And answer with the careful traits, avoidance, dependence, or emotional disorder. Further, reflect on your behavior and how they impact our life and relationship. This self-awareness lays the foundation for personal growth. Thank you.